Hey, this is Dr. Noel Lloyd for 5-Star Management, and in this short video, I'm going to talk to you about one of the most powerful training tools that you can use not only for yourself, but for your team, and I'll cover it in the very next segment. So here's the setup. We all know that training is important. Great practices do not happen by accident. It's not fairy dust, glitter, unicorn, spit. It's just training and a great vision and somebody who's willing to work hard. But how do we get our training? Now, there are so many of us that get great training from webinars. And webinars are super. You get a chance to, in your own space, pick a webinar and learn from that. That's great. But you cannot substitute this tool that I'm going to talk about for with webinars or anything else, and I'll cover it right next. So what is this training that I'm talking about? I'm talking about live training. When you get the team together and you go into a live training and you're with a group of maybe 40, 50, 60, 120, 300, however many people you gather with to do live training. So the first thing that happens is that you make a decision. You get up and get out of your comfort zone. That decision all by itself is so terribly powerful. Then you gather your team together. You make sure that you do some prep. You let people know what the training is, what their responsibilities are, how you expect your team to conduct themselves when they're there at the live training. And then third, you get a chance to have the experience, the lectures, the information, the workshop, the stuff that you do together at your table. And then the next thing is that you get a chance to talk with the people who have attended the live training with you. Somebody's going to have a comment like, oh, you know this thing we're training on? I used it and I added 50 visits a week to my practice and it literally changed my life. Hey, let's talk about that at coffee. So you get that between the lectures and between the teaching and the workshop part at the live training. Then there's gathering together with your team at dinner or at meals and saying, what are you learning? What are you picking up from this? Share the things that you're excited. It builds excitement. And then you do the debriefing when you get home. Everybody gets together. These are the 6, 8, 10, 12 things that I took away. And then you start to make assignments and you move together toward the goals, all because of the live training. And if you didn't get out of your own space, if you didn't get out of your own town, if you didn't make your way to the hotel, if you didn't do all of that, you wouldn't get it. Now, you probably noticed that I'm in sunny Southern California. I'm at a live training. George and I are down here and we're getting a bunch of really, really good stuff. And we're learning and we've got some great ideas and we're having conversations with people at the breaks, and George and I are talking about what we're learning over dinner and at breakfast. So live training. Now, what do I think you should do? I think you should book in to come into a 5-Star Management live training. You can get a seat at most any of our seminars for $49. Bring the whole team, get everybody trained up for less than $300 or $400. It's a pretty good deal. This is Dr. Noel Lloyd for 5-Star Management, encouraging you to do some live training.